Certain plants during the summer months when the temperatures get warmer or there's more humidity in the air can be affected by diseases. And one of those common diseases that everyone sees many times in their garden is powdery mildew. It's a whitish, powdery substance that coats the leaves. And in many cases it's on some of the older leaves, but it can be on some of the newer leaves. One of the plants that this is common to have on is your summer blooming phlox. These tend to be your fragrant, beautiful summer blooming phlox, and the powdery mildew will coat the leaves. So you've got a couple choices. What do? Most fungicides should be used as a preventative, not necessarily as a curative. So when you see the problem, it's almost too late to spray it with the fungicide. So I recommend in some cases on a herbaceous plant, a plant that dies back to the ground, is to go out during the summer months and shear it back hard. And you want to shear the part that is damaged with the powdery mildew. Sometimes powdery mildews are associated with another disease. It's called leaf spot. So I'm going to come in here on the summer blooming phlox and shear it back hard. And if there's enough time left in a year, they need about 8 weeks, they'll bloom. So this plant could bloom late in the season. So just get out your trusty shears and you just want to come down and cut it low. Now when I mean low, I cut plants back harder than what most people will do. In fact, on this plant, some of the leaves that were infected with powdery mildew have withered away. But you're just going to come in with your shears and cut back hard, anywhere from 6 to 8 inches. And I'm just trying to find all the stems. And I like the hedge trimmers rather than the hand shears. Then it's very important that you follow this next step. You need to throw this out. You do not want to put this in a compost pile. You want to get rid of it because you don't want it to spread to other plants in the garden. So just go through and pick up all the debris. And discard it and throw it away. Some of you might ask, well, why am I leaving this here? Well, I want to be able to compare the two in about 2 weeks. And when you cut it back hard like this, within 2 weeks, you're going to get great new growth. Easy way to deal with powdery mildew on plants. No chemicals, it's environmentally friendly. And don't forget also, with summer blooming phlox and plants that are subject to diseases, I recommend in the fall that you clean up all the old leaves and throw them away, because in some cases those old leaves will reinfect your garden with diseases the following year. I'm Mark Viette. Join me next time in the garden.
For more garden tips, go to inthegardenradio.com.